name's Corbin Schuster. I farm here at Freeling with the rest of my family, my mum and dad, my two brothers and a couple other workmen. We're based at Freeling, which is about 60 kilometres north of Adelaide, the capital of South Australia, in a beautiful spot just west of the Barossa Valley. So our particular business, we crop 2,600 hectares. We're a multi-enterprise farm, so we have hay production, grain production, straw production, livestock. Probably our largest single area of production is oat and hay. We produce anywhere between 4 to 6 or 7,000 tonnes of oat and hay a year. It's quite a unique plant, and South Australia is a fantastic place to be growing oat and hay with our winter dominant rainfall and our dryish spring as well. Oat and hay is used here in Australia as a horse, sheep, cattle feed. It's also exported over to the Southeast Asian markets as well. It's a fantastic protein, it's a fantastic energy supplement feed.
We made the decision to go to KRONE about 10 years ago, and that decision was based on all about the shape of the bale. Basically, we wanted a bale that was nice and square, and the flake size was very uniform, and the KRONE baler certainly did that for us. We were also looking for a baler that would also provide us with good service life and longevity, and we've been happy with that decision. And we want bales that produce different variances of density as well, and the KRONE baler does that for us as well, because some bales we want 40 flakes a bale, some bales we want 25.
So our business, our family farm, has been here for 150 years. We want anything that leaves this farm, we want to be known for quality. So I think it's important for us to work as hard as we can, both in the paddock and then afterwards, to be producing the highest quality product that we can. Yeah, so obviously hay production is quite a machinery intensive operation. You need everything from mowers to rakes to balers to telehandlers. There's a huge array of machinery which is required for hay production. So we run quite a few KRONE machines. We have 3 Swadro rakes, we have a 9-metre tedder, we also run 2 Gen 4 KRONE 1290 HDP balers. We've also got a Gen 5 KRONE baler at the moment, and for next season we've also got on order a Gen 5, the new Gen 5 KRONE baler with the V-nodder.
Our current Gen 5 baler that we've had it for 2 years, and we've just cracked 40,000 bales after 2 seasons, so average of 20,000 bales a year. It's the most bales we've ever done. You can see baling in the background. We've ordered another new one for this season, and we expect to get even longer life out of this new Gen 5 series baler. Look, the density is important for us because of the fact that we can actually save time in cartage, we can save shed space, we can get 10 to 15% more bales in a given area. So that's just saving for our business, and that's really important to us. Look here, there's a lot of KRONE balers around here, and the older balers are definitely more expensive to maintain, and we're hoping that this new Gen 5 is probably going to cut our running costs down by half. So yeah, that's a big positive for our business, especially going forward. The engineers have certainly worked really hard with this new model baler, the Gen 5. We certainly are seeing a lot less running costs and maintenance costs especially during that baling season. Our dealer really works hard pre-season, goes right through the baler, and we haven't actually called upon him at all on this current Gen 5 during a 20,000 bale season. So
there's 2 parts we love about KRONE. There's the dealership network is fantastic. If there is a problem, they're only a phone call away and the problem is fixed incredibly quickly. So there's a lot of product which we're working through which requires us to have productive machines. There's only a short window for the production of quality hay and quality straw, so we need to get as much done as we possibly can.
Look, the baler's extremely fast, and for our bulk straw market, we can really produce a lot of bales in a short space of time. So that's what we like about it. It also has adaptability to be able to do 40 flakes a bale and make a very, very consistent bale for our easy bale machine. So it's a dual purpose baler for us. The VFS updates are bigger bearings. I think they're the same as the 8-stringer, so they're a lot bigger and a lot heavier. So they're obviously going to last longer and give us less running costs. So if we don't have to change those bearings once a season, they can last 2 seasons. That's all money in our pocket. We're hoping to get a lot more bales out of this baler I think we can get 50, 60, 70,000 bales before we have to trade it. The new V knotter, tailless knotter, we've been looking for something like this for years. We've dreamed about it. We haven't, it's a tailless knotter. It's really good for the environment because we haven't got all these tails dropping off the baler. It's good for our customers because they're not seeing these little tails in the bale. Look, we've been after this for a long time. It's finally here. We're going to be very pleased next year, our next current season on our new baler that we're getting. It's going to have this V knotter on it. We just can't wait to use it. There's certainly a big update on the Gen 5 baler with the VFS. We can also adjust on the go in the cab the width of our flakes. That's very important to us because we actually use that quite a lot because our easy bale plant, we need 5 centimetre flakes on that, and we can do that now in the cab. So yeah, it's a really easy baler to use. We're baling up to 2,000 bales without getting off a tractor seat. Also, another positive of the Gen 5 is its bigger twine boxes that can actually hold bigger balls of twine now. So that's less stops for us to put twine in. So we can actually hold 14 to 1500 metre spools now. Yeah, that just allows less knots, less trouble with our knotters. So it just allows us to stay in that cab and get more bales baled. The Power Clean hydraulic fan on this new Gen 5 baler is unbelievable. It just keeps the knotter stack clean, and it keeps the back of the baler free of debris as well. We bale a lot of straw here. It's very dangerous to have a whole lot of straw all over your machine for fire, so we're very conscious about that, and that's what this new fan system, the hydraulic fan system on it, is the best on the market. The KRONE baler absolutely gives us the best and squarest bale I've ever seen out of any baler on the market. So now the bales just look good, but they stack well, and because they're beautiful and dense, we can stack them 9 high. And since we've actually owned KRONE balers, we actually haven't had a stack of hay fall over. So from a safety point of view for operators and people who work on the farm, that's very, very, very important. Farming's and the hay game is in our blood, and that's why we're still buying big square balers. So yeah, we love our hay enterprise, and we love having the latest equipment as well. We do have tough conditions in Australia. That's one thing that we do have, and you know, it's hard on balers. But you know, the KRONE engineers and the company themselves are really acceptable to listen, and yeah, that's really important to us as farmers.